So I've just turned up at the car park. Like I said, just parked the car. We'll go for a bit of a wander, and there's lots of hiking trails here. Like there's a trail here that goes all the way back. Probably you could stay on that trail all the way to Springwood if you went south, and if you go north from here you can end up probably halfway up the Sunshine Coast, all over Gateway Bridge, up through the back there, through Nudgee and Boondall, out through Redcliffe. There's so many. There are bike tracks as well as walking trails from what I understand. But anyway, let's start and go for a bit of a walk around here in Minnippi Parkland. So we've just come up to the sign here at Minnippi Parkland, and the early history and land use here. There was a farmer who had lands here known as meadowlands, and Minnippi Parklands was Emmanuel Stanton. He owned the homestead that was on this property, and you can see there's a picture of them on horses and the homestead in the background. There's another one there, Stanton Boys and Girls at Homewood Homestead. So it's this was a thriving sort of area, and I think he was it looks like it here. He was a pilot, and that's one of the reasons they got the the mini model aeroplane field here. I think that's also in honor of him. So I'll just hold my camera here for a little while, and if you wanted to read all this, just pause this video and check it all out. So let's take a walk around the place. Like I said, there's kids' little playground there. That's really cool. But and there's a toilet block here, so good if you're having a picnic. Let's go up near the back for now, and then later I'll take you down to the big lake area. And there's a whole area there you can actually walk around. A long time ago I used to ride my bike through here, so that's why I knew this parkland was here. So as I said earlier, we've got kids playground here that's all got sails on it so they don't get too hot. Lots of picnic benches here. Here's another set of barbecues. So really good place to come, bring the kids, have a barbie. They can run around, go crazy, or if they like model cars or model aeroplanes, well, you got all that here as well. And up here looks like they got some really cool things for kids to explore. How cool is this? It's like a little castle area set up in amongst, and actually down there too you can see there's some more barbecues and benches and things down there for you to have a picnic and barbie. What do we got up here? Beautiful big fig tree here too, I should point out. Absolutely stunning. So how cool is this for the kids? Look at that beautiful fig tree in front of us here. That's amazing. In fact, there's lots of big figs around here. Even just the trunk on this one. Look at this one. How cool is that? Anyway, what do we got here? A little run up the stairs and King of the Castle type thing for the kids. We got like a little rotunda area here. People can sit around and have a talk or lecture, whatever they're doing. And how cool is this? Got little benches and things for the kids, and you got giant beetles and Easter eggs. There's a giant beetle. What do we got else up here? There's a big egg. How cool. The cracked egg. Might be a dinosaur egg. Big dinosaur coming out. Cool little cubby house for the kids. Boy, if you're a kid, you can have a lot of fun here. And we got a little lookout for the kids. Run up and play in. And they put a wire all the way around this so kids can't fall out and break their arm or anything. That's a good idea. You got a little area you can actually walk around inside by the looks of it. So you can walk around the track from here, and you got the actual bitumen track there. How cool is that? Gee, didn't have things like that when I was a kid. So this Parkland Minnippi has this big lake in the middle. Yeah, actually a long time ago there was some deer that was actually wild in here. I think the council ended up getting rid of them because they're dangerous, you know, for people walking around here. I don't know how they got here. Someone must have dumped them here. I have no idea. You wouldn't think they'll be able to walk into this area from anywhere. Just notice over here too, there's some black swans. How pretty is that? And there's a little willy wagtail. Hello. So we'll go down and check out these swans if they don't swim away. There's a lot of wood ducks here too. There's some beautiful black swans. Nice having black swans in Brisbane. You don't normally see black swans down here. They look very friendly too. I'm coming right up to the edge, they're not flying away. So how cool is that? They probably think I've got something to eat. Here comes one swimming over to me now. There are lots of ducks. A lot of wood ducks and beautiful swans. Oh nice, and there's those shags again on the rock over there. Hello Mr. Swan, or Mrs. Swan. So, as I said, there's a bike track and walking track that comes through this park, and it goes on almost all the way up to the Sunshine Coast and way down past Springwood on the south side. So it's an amazing amount of tracks and trails that, you know, the council spent a lot of money on these. And yeah, this is a shared bikeway and walkway. How do I know that? Here's a sign that tells me so. And it looks like they've just redone this concrete here. I remember last time I rode here it wasn't quite as wide as this, and it was getting a bit old, a few cracks and things in it. So beautiful. So we're coming up now to the end, down the bottom end of the actual lake, and the track goes off to the right, but down here on the left, this is one of the canoe areas. And I also should mention if I keep following this trail for 3.6 kilometers, I'll end up at Carindale Shopping Centre. So let's just go and check out the boat, the launching area. Around a bit further, about another kilometre up, there's actually a really good canoe and kayak launching area. It's got a really nice platform into the water, steps in so you can easily get your boat down and get into your boat. So this is the canoe ramp, and it's called the RA 6004 number. So this one here doesn't actually have an actual platform or pontoon. It just has a very slippery, muddy slipway, but you know, probably does the same job as the pontoon anyway. And we got over here this wandering bloody Singapore daisy. It's just taken over everywhere in here by the looks of it. And I'm actually standing under a big, I think it's an African coral tree, they call it. It's got these red flowers. There's another one over there. So that path over there, that's how all the paths looked like in here originally. So it looks like they're relaying the pathway to make them bigger and wider and smoother. So we'll head straight down that path and come around the other side of the dam in a minute. But I thought I would just come over to this little bridge, Bulimba Creek, and we'll check it out. So here's a very, very muddy Bulimba Creek. I've seen it a lot cleaner than this, and as I said earlier, the tide's out. You can see the muddy bank over there. So this is as low as the creek gets. You still get your canoe or kayak down through there, and actually that'll be quite interesting, little paddle through there. And you've got all these beautiful flowering lilies here, and you got the elephant ears behind them. What do we got over this side? Yeah, the same. So I think this creek's pretty deep, and actually the tide's still going out. You might not be flowing quite fast. You can see the leaves on top of the water. It's really flowing out quite fast, so it's tidal. And as I said earlier, if you follow this trail, it'll take you to Carindale Shopping Centre. If you keep following it, it'll take you past the golf club there at Carindale. I forget the name of it. I used to play golf there. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, so it takes you past there, and if you keep going past all of that, it will bring you back out at well, eventually to bring you out near 8 Mile Plains. So I'll show you a bit of a map. I'll go back to the creek in a minute, but I'll show you a map of Minnippi Parklands, and it's part of the Bulimba Creek Bikeway. So we're here, as it says. So you can go all the way. This is Minnippi Parklands. That's just where we came from. Or if I continue along here, it brings you to Meadowlands, picnic ground, and so forth. So there you have it. And yeah, there's trails that go everywhere. This one trail this way takes you around. There's some softball courts and basketball, baseball fields just behind all those trees. And then that winds around, as I said, just on the other side of that park where those fields are is the pontoon for launching your kayak and canoe. And then just a bit further on from there, you end up at Carindale. This is the old path. It's a little bit narrower. It's a little bit old. It's got a few cracks. And over there, beautiful pile of not bungalow palms. I think, are they bungalows? They might be Alexander palms. What do we got here? Yeah, a lot of these are Alexanders because they're silver underneath their fronds. There's some bungalows in there too, but it's a mixture of bungalows and Alexanders. So they've obviously seeds gone into the creek and washed up and decided they will grow. How wonderful. It's returning the land back to a rainforest. Beautiful flowers. And in underneath here you've got a lot of bungalow and Alexander palm, so it is really starting to turn into a rainforest in this section. How nice. Beautiful. There's a beautiful tea tree here. Look at the size of this thing. Enormous. And we've just come onto the new super duper wide new concrete. Enough room for cars and bikes and people and everything in between. Here's a nice little walk. I'm just going to head into the bush here. Looks like it's possible to not get harassed. So in here, beautiful palm trees everywhere. It's a rainforest. How cool is this? It's pretty muddy too. So there you got the creek just in there. I'm not going to go any further lest I'll sink into mud. So this is pretty cool. Great to explore if you're a little kid running in through all this bush. How nice is that? Well, here I am at the Model Aeroplane Club. There's unfortunately no one flying their planes today, but that's what it looks like. Everyone's got these little benches to work on their planes, set them up ready to fly, and I suppose when they're about to fly they go out into the oval there. There's a bench there. There's also the little concrete strips there, so I suppose that's for runways as well as a grass strip. And it's got a viewing platform above, and it's really cool. If you've never seen model aeroplanes before, you should come and check this place out. It's as I said before, some of the planes, they're enormous. You know, they're half the size of a car, some of these model planes, and you know, I've even seen jets here. How cool is that? So anyway, on that note, I'll just come down to the sign again, just show you the name of the place, and I think it was named in honor of that farmer who was a pilot. I think that was his name when I read the sign earlier. So let's have a look. Yeah, Porterfield facility, Tingalpa Model Club. This facility is for exclusive use of Tingalpa Model Aero Club members, and it's operated under BCC lease, and it's under Civil Aviation Safety Authority CASA. So is my drone. Only financial members and authorized visitors permitted to use this facility. Spectators are welcome. So there you have it. Pretty cool. Hello, Mr. Magpie. No, sorry, I don't have any food for you. That's a little baby one. Hello. So, thanks for watching again, people. This is Minnippi Parkland. If you've never been here, you come in off Wynnum Road. Like I said, if you're coming on the Gateway Motorway from the south, you'll take Wynnum Road exit, turn left, and then First Street on the left, and that brings you into this parkland. Great place, got lots of facilities, got toilets, got barbecues, it's got benches and covered areas, playgrounds for the kids. You can wander around the lake, you know, bring your canoe or kayak, jump in Balimba Creek and go for a paddle. And if you're fortunate enough to be here when the model aircraft are flying, It's really worth seeing. So come and check this place out, Minnippi Parkland. Yet another wonderful Brisbane parkland. So if you're in the area, come along and check it all out. Thanks for watching my video. Sorry, I'm shooing flies here. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.